I would like to welcome you here this evening for our corporate fundraising dinner to make sure that we make it as Mbale heroes until last. We need your support. The team needs your support. It is a community team that was founded in the 1960s. Before I was born, I happened to be one of the youngest club chairman in this world. I have read all articles, I've done research, and it appears I'm the youngest football chairman in the world. Mbale Heroes, I'll take you back a little history about Mbale Heroes. It was founded in the 1960s as a community club. Mbale Heroes has the richest history, the most successful team in outside Greater Kampala. Mbale Heroes is the only team in Uganda that has won to Uganda playing Startimes. That is Geoffrey Massa, Andem Wesigwa, and Paul Hasuli. I'm going to participate in the UPL. We only have some issues, our dear guests, with our stadium. We have been informed by FUFA that we are not yet there. Our standards are still lacking. So they gave us the deadline to 24th, that is next Saturday, to make sure we are up to the standards, or else we shall not play for Mbale. They might give us somewhere maybe in Jinja at Injero. So we don't want to have those scenarios. We need to play and have a home base in Mbale so that supporters can come, support their team at home. We get revenue that will support the team. I would like to bring you to speak on our new signings. If MC, we still have our time. We have signed a new goalkeeper called Oyo Delton from Sports Club Villa. He played under 17. Currently is playing under 20 for the national team. We have signed Samson Kasozi. He also played for under 17. He's currently playing under 20. He formerly played with Chitara, but is now a new UPDF. That's a very good signing for Mbale Heroes. Of course, with your support, we cannot make these things without you giving us some company. We have signed Sula Panga. He also played under 17. He's currently playing under 20 national team. So, and we've signed him from Maroons FC. We have signed Bernard Ndifuna from Nduparaka. He's also a defender. We have signed Solomon Obolot from Chetuge. We have signed Andrew Kawoya. He played under 17 and is also currently playing under 20 national team. We have signed Jeremy Matata from Usonga United. Andrew Kawoya was from Express FC. We have signed Hakim Musabala from Bright Stars. He was the top scorer in the Masazas. So you have a good signing. We are actually tapping into the young players because we know what happens. We need to grow our team from the grassroots. So we can have our players play for us for 5 seasons. So if we also signed David Sekanja from UPDF. He formerly played under 17. He's currently playing under 20 national team. He's the one who took the Uganda to the finals in Mauritius. That's a good signing for Mbale Heroes. We have signed Cesar Sulaiman from NEC. We have signed Wawulo Emma from Boma. Wawulo comes from Mbale, but it's a very good signing. We have signed Pius Kagwa from Mbara City. He's a good striker. Expect results from him. We have signed Tony Chiveru from NEC. Very good striker. He was NEC's second top scorer. So we managed to finish him. We have signed Emma Chelatana from Maroons. We have retained other players. We have retained Akram Muzaji, who is here. Akram is the club top scorer for the last 2 seasons. Akram is here to represent other players who are in Mbale. He's our top scorer for the last 2 seasons. Last season we had 17 goals. He's a good striker. He's here to represent the other players because we have a friendly tomorrow against Bull FC at Mbale Stadium. We have retained Birosi Malik. He's the son of our former Heroes player, if you know Birosi. We have retained Etugodu, Musa Marunda. Musa Marunda has been with the team for the last 3 seasons, but we got him from Vipers FC. We are also working on a few. Mujapani Paul is our goalkeeper. Bahati Kabalesi. We have Waisu Akosia and Selvo Adrian. So our team is fully constituted. It is close to 1.5 billion shillings to run 1 season. That is how expensive football is in the whole world and in Uganda. So we need your support. We need money to sustain the club. You have to pay coaches, you have to pay players, and whenever they win, by the way, we have a policy, we give them winning bonuses. We have to pay their salaries and so many things, but we need to run the team. The team is run by money. I am a little bit, I expected so many people here to has, Bukisu has over 8 districts. We have Bududa, Mbale, Siroko, Manafa, so many. We expected some representatives from such districts to come and support us, but I'm told they are sending in their contributions, and trust me, we shall play good football. We shall be there. Please come and support the team. We are going to give you results. We shall account for every money you give us. Stanbic Bank, Centenary Bank, we shall account for the money that you give us. But keep on giving us money. If you also give us some sponsorship, we can put Centenary Bank on our jerseys. You are marketing the bank. You're going to play in Chitende in the floodlights. When was the last time Mbale was playing at night? So this is the time. Having an experience seeing a team play at the floodlights in Chitende, at KCCA Mbale, then they are donning a t-shirt of Mbale Heroes with Centenary Bank on the back or in the front. That's great marketing. Standing on the front, that's great marketing. We need you on board. We need your support, and hopefully you will talk to the CEOs and tell them the only team needs money, but it's also going to give us mileage. It's going to give us good football. It's the best team in the East, in the Greater East. We have been out for the last 17 years, and we are the landlords of football in Eastern Uganda.
Now, I want to take this opportunity, first of all, I know that we did some general introductions, but I've been asked to come here, largely because I'm part of the EXCO team of Mbale Heroes. When we had a change in leadership of the club 1 year ago, a couple of us joined the club on the executive committee. So just let me use this opportunity to again recognize my colleagues on EXCO. If you can stand up again for general recognition. ISMA does represent. The last time we had a very bad heartbreak was about 2-3 years ago. Those of you who came with the club to Uganda, you remember when we played the team from Ginger in the playoff and we were beaten by 1-0. On that day, it was very interesting. I'm making remarks, so let me call you back. On that day, interesting, we were playing a team from Busoga, but all the people who had come to Uganda, it's called the Saza Playground, including the people from Busoga, had come to support Mbale Heroes. And as a builder, people had set up entertainment spots in Uganda town, the Rolex people were ready, the bars were, people had stocked. And so we lose that game. I can tell you the environment in Uganda was like we were at a funeral. Everyone left that place cold. You could see the pain of the supporters of Mbale Heroes. Forget the guys who had driven from Mbale. The people had come from Kampala, from Jinja. The natives of Uganda had come to support Mbale Heroes. And you could hear all the Basoga saying, oh no, this is so painful. We all wanted Mbale Heroes to qualify. It shows you the magnitude, the support, the history of this club. So, after that loss, some of us said, look, we can't continue suffering this kind of pain. This should be the last time we go through such a heartbreak. Let's go and reorganize and make sure that Mbale Heroes gets to the summit of Ugandan football. Colleagues, here we are today. I think that is worth a handful. But like Chairman Wambi has said, just as we've scaled one level, we are now confronted by new realities and challenges, but it is not in our spirit to say never or to give up. We are going to be competitive in the Premier League, and we know that all this is going to be made possible by you, the supporters of Mbale Heroes. You know that for many of the clubs in this country, they are owned privately. So there's some rich man somewhere with money bags, buys off a club and then injects money. I mean, we could have told Honorable Nandala, Baba kwa kwele club beach na no ile tamosiri zo, but even him, I'm sure he wouldn't accept. Because the uniqueness about Mbale Heroes is that this is a community-owned initiative. We want a club where the guy who puts in 1,000 has an equal stake like the guy who's putting in 10 million. So we want a club that is owned by the grassroots, that is owned by the people. We've actually had attempts of people trying to snatch this club from the community, and some of us have fought back to say no. Let the club stay with the community. Because this is why engagements like these are important, because it is an opportunity for us as members to show our commitment to the club and show support to the club. And I can bet, I'm very sure, from the EXCO members, from the leadership and the patron, the structure of this club is not going to change. Mbale Heroes is going to continue to be a club of the people, owned by the people. We must be competitive and we must succeed. So I want to use this opportunity to really request our members, all of them. I know we shall have, the patron has suggested that we shall do a similar engagement in Mbale soon. And we're going to emphasize to our people that for this club to succeed, put in your 1,000, your 5,000, We have packages, 100,000 membership, there is package, and you'll be able to attend all the home games, and then there are other packages along the way that you'll be told about. For my colleagues from the corporate world, first of all, I want to appreciate the corporate entities that have made it here. Stanbic Bank, our brother Okia has left, but thank you. Centenary Bank, we really want to thank you.
Yes, subscription.
Please, corporate members, of course, besides the Nandala Foundation. Okay, thank you. Stanbic, Centenary Bank, yeah, it was BCU, the Nandala Foundation, and of course FUFA TV. For the corporate entities, we and hopefully you can give us time, we shall be able to come and pitch to you. This is a club that has over 1 million documented supporters. If you want to get penetration, market penetration for whatever product, in Eastern Uganda, Greater Eastern Uganda, this is the best vehicle for you to use to be able to get into that market. I'm telling you, let the season begin. You heard one be saying, let's go to Chitende and play under the lights. You'll wonder what the home team is when Mbale Heroes is playing Vipers. You've not seen crazy football-loving fans. I wanted to just make a clarification. One be said that we have rowdy fans. We don't have rowdy fans. We have passionate. Not so. Exactly. And now we're playing in this.
Concerns the pledges and the resources. Me as a person, I will make my own humble contribution. And then there is a contribution that is coming in from a few friends that is still coming as well. For now, I will contribute 2 million shillings cash. Yes, that is 2 million shillings to support the team cash. But yes, as Don stated, that we've been supporting the team and we do support, and every match we do support, and I pledge still to provide at least 10 boxes of water each game. And when we travel a lot, we face financial difficulties, fueling the vehicle and all that. And every away game I will be providing not less than 200,000 to support our team. Not less than 200. Every time we are traveling out to have those away matches. The rest of the support will come in. For now, the stadium needs some immediate work, and I will provide, as we are into the hardware business, our family has been doing that for very many years. I will provide paint to do the work on the dressing room inside to repair. That is a temporary measure for the dressing rooms to meet the requirements. That is something that I will do for now. Thank you. The football team and members of Parliament have received some who have contributed and others have not yet. Actually, they were supposed to be here with us, but they are caught up. Many of them are NRM, and then again we have to be in Bukedia tomorrow, so I'll be traveling very early in the morning to Bukedia because we have a game there as well. They are launching the secondary school games, and the speaker is opening up the stadium there as well. So we have a match as the parliamentary football team tomorrow. So some of the colleagues did travel, others are still caught up. That is why many of them are not here. But some pledged and others I think have sent the money. One is Honorable Amos Kankunda. He gave, I think, about 400,000 to buy 2 tickets. They had already bought the tickets. This one is my colleague on the finance committee, my chairman. I have Honorable Dematia John from Arua. He also contributed. The Honorable Basari Osman, Honorable Bwige Sanon, Honorable Sekabia, Honorable Katabazi Francis. There are quite many. As a team, we are made up of about 35 members of Parliament who play football and staff of Parliament. So right now I'm still generating the entire list, but I will share it with the management once we've concluded on all the payments and pledges from the team. Team Engineer Moses Magova has made his contribution. I think Chairman will announce it. from Mr. and Mrs. Magogo that have contributed as a family. I think I'll leave that to Chairman to bring it forward. Honorable Peter Obwan, unfortunately, is not here, but he has told me he will be sending, I think he will give it to me to deliver 5 million shillings to support the team as well.
What he has said, but I received the letter. I want to appreciate you first of all, and appreciate you for standing to bring my boyhood club back to the Super League. Courtesy of Mbale Heroes, I managed to go to school. Later, I served the club as the agent. I think identifying Coach Bizmungu Ali, the coach that served our club very diligently. I do not know if you know that he passed on, but to announce that a very good coach, that identified very good players, Mbale and the rest of the team, passed on. But nevertheless, I want to appreciate my dear leader, the DISG, and all of you in your respective capacities. My brother Don, I saw the dancing, specifically the memorable one when we went to Kachumbala. I'm happy that the team is back. We have been trying to survive. We who came to the city have been trying to support the Kasasiro boys, but now we have the home team. I will, on behalf of DP, pledge 2 million. And on my own behalf, also pledge 2 million shillings. Then we will open our account and start doing a good job. I will also ensure that my party leader contributes to my boyhood club that identified me. From here, I will say I've done that as the Secretary General, but I will also ask our party leader, the Honorable Norbert Mao, in his 2 capacities to also make a pledge. And I will ensure that on top of Gulu United and KCCA, he also acquires a season card and also buys, supports our club. I think somehow there was a bit of mismanagement and politics. What I want to request is that we distance politics. Politics is good, but let us use this club as a way that unites all of us, irrespective of the colors we come from, irrespective of the ideologies, irrespective of how we view things. This club can be a uniting factor for us to rebuild the brand of the giant killers that was Mbale Heroes that I knew. Thank you so much. Today is not a day of speeches, but I want to pledge my full commitment to my boyhood club, and we'll continue the engagement. Because this is the beginning, we'll continue doing this and moving these dinners to several cities where a lot of our people stay. Because we have a lot of our people in places like Kitugum and Gulu and all those. It would be good if we follow them where they are and continue marketing this good initiative.
See, everybody here, I don't know your capacities. You know, for me, I was made a patron accidentally. I was made patron what? In fact, I wanted to become a chairman. These were my campaign managers. All those were my campaign managers. I never knew the chairman was what? Kumbe chairman was a powerful man. Now I discovered that in the process I've made me what? A patron. Now I'm the biggest. Well, I'll show you that I'm the biggest. Centenary Bank has written a letter addressing me and not the chairman. Centenary Bank, thank you so much for this. And I was so grateful, and Centenary Bank, tell your bosses that we are so happy with a contribution of 5 million. And on that note, I want to tell the person of Abusa, I'm going to close my accounts. I hope you know I'm one of those customers. So I'm going to close them, the accounts, because I am not seeing Abusa here. I have seen Centenary, I have seen Post Bank, and Abusa, I am going to close. Tell your MD tomorrow, and I'll closing all his accounts, and it will be known. unless you speak. So Centenary, but I want to advise you, go and check my account. I think you had also blocked it because I don't know why. But certainly thank you very much. Now, colleagues, when you speak when people are about to go for food, it's very dangerous. I recall in 2012, me, I've been a trainer. In 2012, when when Don talked about Uganda, when people could not eat and people lost weight to Mbale, I remember in 2012, I stood to become a party president of FDC. And one of my strategists was Don. And my big lady, my sister Margaret, was in the lead. Margaret cried thanks. On that day, Kirekawa had been declared a party day. There's a man who had given us 300 crates of beer. There was another one who had done, people wanted me to be a party president and eventually become a president of the country. Unfortunately, we lost. The man wanted to break his bottles and he wanted to die. That reminded me in Uganda. I was coming from somewhere out of the country. I was running to go and see Uganda. Before I could reach, they said, I've finished that. I never knew where I went. I think I went to Kamuli. But that was that. When I was in Leeds University, before some of you were born, you say I was in Leeds and the London School of Economics. So I was a support of Leeds by then. So when Leeds lost, I gave up. And I see, that's why I want to thank my son when he said, Kasaso, we have been cases here. But when they told me Mbale Heroes is back, I said, my heart is back. So I want to tell you, I'm a member of Mbale Heroes, and we're going to run with Mbale Heroes up to the end. Wow. And have standing orders on our accounts, instead of really working with saying, I'll take it, but tell your people to deduct and take it to the account, and we can negotiate with Stanbic Bank that such deductions should not attract charges, and they can do it for us. We can go to Centenary. Yes, we can. Yeah, we can. We have accounts where we pay 15,000 per month, and that's all. We have those we pay 5,000 per transaction, and they are there also. But we can deal with them, and I said this one we exempt it. I'll be available. But we need to know the fixtures so that we make a decision when we can carry out fumbetis. You call them what? Yeah, so we shall carry them and fumbet. So we shall be there and we shall be. Unfortunately, I stopped playing football in Makerere. For all those who know, I played. Yes, I played. I played for Musonga College Mwiri. I played for University Wall. I have not only played for Mbale Heroes. That's why Karim can come and beat us. If I had been there, Karim would have seen me.
We need to create systems that will make the club generate its own income through membership, through sponsorships, partnerships. I was very glad when the patron mentioned about the banks. This is what it is about football. Football is an industry that